Hey everybody, Vice here. Welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest 6. Last time we got more items for spells. We actually explored more of the final spot of the island of the beast, and Beast was there saying that if we didn't find his beauty after opening that place, if we didn't find his beautiful wife and whatnot, we'd be turned into a beast and we died. And of course, I showed that death off. Then after completing that Beauty and the Beast side quest, we then learned more about the druids, which then we were able to go there. After the fact that thanks to the water fountain at that beast area, we were able to get the rest of the water and make the rain spell, which helped us take care of the druids. Which then they told us about the land of the dead, and because we were able to finish the druids, we were able to make the spell of Nightmare, the black-winged horse, that would take us to the land of the dead, and we talked to Casima's parents about getting them back to life. And now we're gonna figure out how to do that. However, you can see there's a ghost here that we can talk to.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here. By this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice timing of the
Oh, my Ali.
face there. Also, remember the word alley for later. Anyway, we were given an item to help find her son, and she disappears.
Alexander is carrying the Mother Ghost's translucent handkerchief.
Somehow. Anywho, let's go up here. And good thing we did, because he would reach us if we... Welcome to the game over
The
screen.
skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Ticket, please. Next.
Yep, we actually get to visit the game over screen in the land of the dead. If we try to go through there, I think he somehow kills us, I think. I don't actually remember, but... Actually, yeah, let's check real quick. Game over screen.
Alexander approaches the entrance.
Ticket, please.
Alexander.
Ticket, please.
Okay, so he doesn't kill you, he just threatens you, though, with the sword.
It's unlikely that the skeleton would allow Alexander to just take his key. It's unlikely that the...
Okay, so you can't die here on the screen, okay. Well, obviously we need that key there from the skeleton, so...
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
Hand bone's connected to the wrist bone, and the wrist bone's connected to the arm bone. I don't actually remember how the song goes, so... But that's obviously what the song they're playing here is. But it takes a different turn, of course. Nice key.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
No, but
The realm of the dead is too eerie to invite close inspection. Alexander wants to touch as little as possible.
sounds about right. But we got the skeleton key.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
Now, he wants a ticket, so here you go.
I have a ticket.
Go on. Next.
Go on. Next. Yeah.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path. A knight's remains lie abandoned on the path. The knight, like Alexander, must have been alive when he entered the underworld, but for some reason he never reached his destination. Alexander wonders if this is the knight the druids spoke of.
Yep.
The ribbon is so old it would crumble at Alexander's touch. Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious. The gauntlet is made of flesh may cross the portal.
Okay, then. Now we got a gaunt thing. Careful here.
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
Okay, time to see if I made a huge mistake.
Alexander doesn't want to experiment with... Alexander scoops a little of the River Styx into the empty teacup, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
Despite the fact you're putting it in your pocket. But okay, yeah, I didn't make a mistake. That's what you're supposed to do first anyway. Thank goodness for that. But I think that's how you say it. Actually, hold on.
Charon stands in his boat.
Okay, I'll just type his name then. Charon's boat. But now I gotta wait a bit for another special type of death here. And I mean, I have to wait a little while too. I mean, wait a while. Anytime now, game.
Uh-oh. Charon appears to be readying the boat to leave.
There it is.
Wait! I must get across the river.
Apparently, Charon doesn't intend to let travelers without fare loiter on the shores of his river.
Tickets only. Next. Now we're really dead.
Hey, that's
It's not fair. Also, yeah, you can actually see the key is gone. So once you get past here, your remaining deaths of the game will actually not show the key. So yes. They actually use, so yes, that is a legitimate screen that you go to, and is legitimately the exact same screen. Okay.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts.
Oh, did I bother to...
The little china teacup is made of... The teacup contains water from the River Styx.
Okay, good.
The large wooden gate at the end of the path is closed.
Death's door.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
What
Yeah.
touch has awakened my sleep?
No one.
I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
You can wait longer. Or I can do this.
Unable to think of any other way around the fierce gate, Alexander decides to brave the River Styx.
You may
The
cheat.
black water of the River Styx numbs Alexander to the bone. He sinks like a rock.
You may cheat me of my food, but you cannot cheat death. That's basically what the death door basically says there. That it didn't say.
Hey, what a fix.
Bathing in the River Styx. However, instead of using your hand, if you walk too close like this,
Alexander walks too close to the menacing gate.
that is human. Come a little closer. Gulp. Mmm, tasty. Tickets. Oh. Next.
It must have been love at first bite.
Okay, now let's do this for real.
Alexander reaches out to open the... Suddenly,
What?
Yeah, it's been centuries since you last ate.
despite his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you pass, human, when I would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps, a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gate's wont to ask.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer, Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does.
Okay, this is my favorite puzzle in this game.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
I love this puzzle in this game because this game has given you hints throughout throughout bits and pieces of the game, and it gives you hints here on how you're supposed to figure it out as well. I love this puzzle. This is probably one of my favorite puzzles in the entire series, and definitely my favorite puzzle in this game. My first is foremost legally. First letter of legally is L. My second circles outwardly. The only letter that circles outwardly completely is an O, as a Q has a little tail thing at the end, at the bottom right of it, so O. My third leads all in victory. Leading of the third letter is leading, so leading of the word victory is V. My fourth twice ends in nominee. Nominee ends twice with the letter E, so it's E. L-O-V-E, love. My whole is this gate's only key. There was that book earlier on we saw that had a clue about a riddle thing, and an answer was broken off, and that broken piece was on the spiderweb earlier on, and it had the word love as the answer. So that was hints towards this as well. But, like I said, first of foremost legally is L. Second is O, because it's the only letter that's circles completely. The third is the lead of victory, which is V. And fourth, twice ends E. L-O-V-E, love.
Is love.
I love that puzzle.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane, how didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
The servants of the Lord of the Dead stand silently at the head of the path to his throne. In the center of the great cavern, the Lord of the Dead reigns over the hosts of the dead. He waves spirits into the sea of souls in an endless stream. What things the spirits tell him are best unheard by mortal ears. Alexander approaches the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
I seek a boon, my lord.
Why should death grant you anything, mortal?
Okay. Speaking of death messages, got a special ones here.
As though sensing Alexander's desire to touch him, the Lord of the Dead reaches out his hand. As the Lord of the Dead's hand touches his shoulder, Alexander's mind fades to blackness.
Rip. Death waits for no man. Yeah. Okay then.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal, and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible!
He challenges death.
Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Califim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes. I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
Well then, that's that's a challenge. Yeah. We gotta make death cry. How are we gonna do that? This has been Vise, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.
Your time, like your life, has just run out, man of flesh. You have failed the challenge, and now you must pay the price of your arrogance.
The Lord of the Dead's touch fills Alexander instantly with a numbing cold and blackness.
Death, where is thy sting? Now Alexander knows.